Have you ever wondered why some people seem to age slower, stay stronger, and keep their bodies functioning like they're decades younger, even without exercising? Sounds impossible, right? But today, I'm about to reveal a morning ingredient used by Japan's oldest practicing doctor, a man who shocked the medical world by rebuilding muscle in seniors without any workout routine at all. And once you hear what this ingredient is and how it works inside your body, you'll never look at your breakfast the same way again. So stay with me till the end, because what I'm about to share might be the simplest and most powerful habit you ever add to your morning routine. The first keynote highlights an idea that feels almost unbelievable at first, yet it's grounded in tradition, science, and decades of real-life proof. The morning ingredient used by Japan's oldest doctor, natto, isn't some trendy supplement or modern health fad. It's a fermented soybean dish that has been part of Japanese culture for centuries, quietly delivering powerful health benefits to the people who eat it regularly. What makes natto so fascinating is how such a simple, natural food can influence something as complex as muscle rebuilding, especially in seniors who often struggle with strength loss. Most people assume that exercise is the only way to build muscle, and while it definitely helps, natto proves that the body's ability to maintain and rebuild muscle depends just as much, if not more, on internal biochemical processes. As people age, those processes slow down dramatically. The body doesn't respond to protein the same way, digestion becomes less efficient, blood flow weakens, and the pathways that trigger muscle growth get sluggish. Natto contains a rare combination of nutrients and enzymes produced during fermentation that help switch those pathways back on, almost like restoring the body's natural ability to repair itself. This is why seniors in Japan who consume natto report better mobility, less weakness, and more stable strength even if they aren't doing intense physical activity. One of the standout components in natto is natto kinase, an enzyme created during fermentation that improves blood circulation by breaking down fibrin, a protein that contributes to blood thickening and pore flow. Better circulation means more oxygen and nutrients reach the muscles, which is essential for maintaining strength. Then there's vitamin K2 in its MK7 form, found in incredibly high amounts in natto compared to any other food in the world. This nutrient plays a crucial role in bone and muscle health, helping direct calcium to the right places and supporting structural integrity. Natto also contains unique peptides and beneficial bacteria that improve digestion and nutrient absorption, giving the body access to more of the protein and minerals it needs daily. When all these factors combine, seniors get the rare advantage of improving muscle health from the inside out without needing to put stress on their joints or engage in strenuous training. Japan's oldest practicing doctor, who ate natto every morning for decades, became a living example of how consistent consumption can support longevity and strength. He stayed active, mentally sharp, and physically capable far beyond the average lifespan, and he credited this simple food as a key reason. It's not that natto magically builds muscle on its own, but rather that it creates the ideal environment inside the body for muscle maintenance and recovery, even when exercise is limited. This is why natto stands out as a powerful morning ingredient. Its nutrients work synergistically to support aging muscles in ways that most foods simply can't. The second keynote focuses on one of the most remarkable abilities of natto, which is how it activates muscle protein synthesis and improves circulation in a way that allows aging bodies to rebuild and maintain muscle far more effectively than usual. As people grow older, their muscles naturally lose the ability to regenerate. The body becomes less responsive to protein, digestion weakens, and the signals that tell the muscles to repair themselves become sluggish. This is why older adults can eat the same amount of protein they did in their younger years and still lose muscle. What natto does is reawaken the body's natural muscle-building machinery. During fermentation, natto forms bioactive peptides that communicate directly with muscle cells, stimulating the pathways responsible for protein synthesis. Think of it like flipping a switch or turning the volume back up on a system that has been gradually fading. Instead of relying solely on strength training or physical exertion, the body begins to repair muscle fibers internally, using nutrients more efficiently and rebuilding tissue that would otherwise decline with age. Improved circulation plays a major role in this process as well. Poor blood flow is one of the silent contributors to muscle loss in seniors. When the muscles don't receive enough oxygen or nutrients, even the smallest tasks become harder, mobility decreases, and recovery slows down dramatically. Natto contains the enzyme nattokinase, which naturally thins the blood and breaks down fibrin, a protein responsible for clot formation and restricted flow. With better blood movement through the arteries and capillaries, amino acids, vitamins, and minerals are delivered directly to muscle fibers where they are needed most. This enhanced nutrient delivery ensures that muscle tissue gets everything required for growth and maintenance, even without exercise. The circulatory boost also supports mitochondrial function, which is essential for energy production within muscle cells. When mitochondria perform better, muscles feel more alive, responsive, and capable. Another factor that makes natto so effective is its ability to stabilize blood sugar. Seniors often struggle with insulin resistance, which can interfere with nutrient absorption, energy regulation, and muscle repair. Natto's fermented properties help improve insulin sensitivity, allowing the body to use glucose more efficiently and preventing the energy crashes that make physical activity difficult. This metabolic support creates an environment where muscles have the fuel they need throughout the day, not just in short bursts. Along with this metabolic improvement comes reduced inflammation, another critical element in maintaining muscle health as the years pass. Chronic inflammation stiffens tissues, slows healing, and makes every movement feel heavier. Natto's natural anti-inflammatory compounds help ease this burden, promoting smoother, more comfortable mobility. When you combine all these elements, enhanced protein synthesis, better nutrient absorption, improved blood flow, stabilized glucose levels, and reduced inflammation, you get a comprehensive support system for aging muscles. Instead of declining rapidly, the body maintains strength, balance, and stability for a much longer time. This is why natto stands out as such an effective morning ingredient for seniors who struggle with weakness or limited movement. It offers a deep, internal solution that doesn't rely on strenuous exercise, but instead works with the body's own biology to restore what aging has taken away. The third keynote highlights why natto's unique nutrient profile makes it such a powerful ally for healthy aging, especially its exceptionally high levels of vitamin K2 in the MK7 form and the enzyme nattokinase. These nutrients go far beyond ordinary vitamins and minerals because they directly influence core systems in the body that tend to decline with age, including bone strength, blood flow, inflammation control, and recovery. Vitamin K2 MK7 is one of the most biologically active forms of K2, and natto contains more of it than any other food on the planet. This nutrient plays a crucial role in calcium regulation, which becomes increasingly important as people get older. Instead of allowing calcium to harden in the arteries or settle in soft tissues where it can cause stiffness and inflammation, vitamin K2 guides calcium into the bones, improving density and structural strength. Stronger bones naturally support stronger muscles, reducing the risk of fractures, improving posture, and enhancing mobility. Seniors who consume vitamin K2 consistently often report fewer joint issues, better balance, and greater confidence in their movements, all of which contribute to healthier aging. Nattokinase adds another layer of support by improving cardiovascular health. Good blood flow is essential for delivering oxygen and nutrients to every cell in the body, especially muscle and bone tissue. As people age, plaque buildup, thickened blood, and reduced elasticity of the arteries make it harder for the heart to do its job effectively. Nattokinase helps break down fibrin, a protein that contributes to clot formation and poor circulation. By keeping blood flowing more freely, the body can better distribute essential nutrients, remove metabolic waste, and reduce the strain on the cardiovascular system. This improved circulation is one of the main reasons seniors in Japan who regularly eat natto tend to have lower rates of heart disease and enjoy better overall vitality. The anti-inflammatory properties of natto also play a major role in maintaining long-term health. Chronic inflammation is one of the defining features of aging and can lead to joint pain, muscle stiffness, reduced mobility, and an increased risk of chronic illnesses. The fermentation process that creates natto produces beneficial bacteria and bioactive compounds that help calm inflammation throughout the body. With lower inflammation levels, recovery becomes easier, daily movements become smoother, and the body feels lighter and more capable. Better gut health is another benefit of these fermented elements, helping to improve digestion, immune function, and nutrient absorption. A healthy gut allows the body to fully utilize vitamins, minerals, and proteins, supporting everything from energy levels to muscle maintenance. Together, these factors create a powerful synergy that supports strong aging from the inside out. Vitamin K2 builds stronger bones, natto kinase keeps blood flowing smoothly, and the fermented compounds fight inflammation and improve digestion. When these systems work well, the body naturally functions more efficiently. Energy becomes more stable, movement feels easier, and strength is maintained longer. Seniors who include natto in their routine often notice that they feel more balanced, more flexible, and more resilient. It becomes easier to perform daily tasks, stay active, and maintain independence. This is why natto has earned such a respected place in Japanese culture as a longevity food and why it continues to attract attention from researchers around the world. The fourth keynote emphasizes how seniors who add natto to their morning routine often experience noticeable improvements in strength, mobility, metabolism, and overall independence, mirroring many of the qualities seen in long-living Japanese elders. Aging is usually associated with weakness, slowing down, and losing the ability to move freely, but in cultures where fermented foods like natto are consumed daily, the story looks very different. Older adults in Japan typically remain active far longer than in many other countries. They walk more, shop for themselves, garden, cook, clean, and often continue working well into old age. Their mobility and independence are not accidents or lucky genetics alone. A major part of this comes from lifestyle choices, and diet is at the center of that lifestyle. Natto, eaten most commonly at breakfast, plays a significant role in supporting their physical functioning. When seniors add natto to their morning routine, they're giving their body a direct supply of nutrients that help preserve muscle fibers, strengthen bones, and improve circulation. This translates to greater strength and stability throughout the day. Even small changes in muscle function can make a huge difference in daily life. Tasks that once felt tiring, standing up from a chair, climbing stairs, walking from room to room, start to feel smoother and less draining. Over time, this helps seniors maintain independence, allowing them to continue taking care of themselves without relying heavily on others. That sense of independence isn't just physical, it boosts emotional well-being too. When people feel capable of managing their daily routines, they naturally feel more confident and positive about their lives. Mobility improves partly because natto reduces inflammation and supports joint function through its fermentation-driven compounds. Joints that once felt stiff or painful may start to move more freely. Seniors who consistently include natto in their meals often report waking up with less stiffness, which is a major contributor to better movement throughout the day. And because natto supports blood flow, nutrients reach the muscles more efficiently, helping them recover faster from everyday wear and tear. Better circulation also means warmer limbs, more energy, and better balance, which reduces the risk of falls, one of the biggest threats to senior health. Metabolism benefits as well. Many older adults struggle with slow metabolism, unstable blood sugar, and fluctuating energy levels. Natto's probiotic content helps stabilize digestion and supports healthier glucose control, preventing the energy crashes that leave people feeling exhausted. A more stable metabolism keeps the body energized for longer periods, which naturally encourages movement. When a person feels more energized, they tend to walk more, stretch more, and stay active without forcing themselves. This creates a positive cycle. Better metabolism leads to more activity maintains strength, and maintained strength preserves independence. Japanese elders are well known for living healthier, longer, and more independent lives, and natto is one of the cornerstones of their dietary habits. Seniors who adopt this habit often find themselves mirroring these benefits. They feel steadier on their feet, more physically capable, and more youthful in their daily routines. Their bodies handle stress better, recover faster, and remain functional even as the years pass. What makes it even more remarkable is that natto doesn't require preparation complexity or physical effort. It's a simple addition to breakfast that slowly transforms the way the body ages. Consistency is key. The effects become noticeable when natto becomes a habit rather than a one-time choice. Over months and years, the cumulative benefits add up, leading to a life where aging doesn't automatically equal decline. Instead, seniors can reclaim a sense of vitality, strength, and independence, just like the older generations of Japan who continue to inspire the world with their remarkable longevity and resilience. The fifth keynote focuses on an important and reassuring point. Even if someone doesn't enjoy the taste of natto, can't find it in their local stores, or simply isn't used to fermented foods, they can still access many of the same benefits through natto-based supplements and alternative fermented soy products like miso or tempeh. This is important because natto has a very distinct smell, sticky texture, and strong flavor that some people find challenging, especially if they didn't grow up eating it. Many seniors want the health benefits but feel overwhelmed by the idea of eating something so unfamiliar. That's where modern nutrition steps in, making the benefits of natto far more accessible and easier to incorporate into everyday routines. Natto supplements have become popular because they contain the key components responsible for its health effects such as vitamin K2, MK7, and natto kinase. These supplements can deliver highly concentrated doses without the taste or texture that might discourage some people. For seniors who have sensitive digestion or trouble eating large meals in the morning, a supplement offers a simple and gentle way to nourish the body. Vitamin K2 supplements made from natto are especially helpful for bone and heart health, while natto kinase supplements primarily support circulation and cardiovascular function. By taking these consistently, older adults can still experience many of the muscle supporting and blood flow enhancing benefits that natto provides. Fermented alternatives like miso and tempeh also share some of natto's advantages, although in lower concentrations. They contain beneficial bacteria, enzymes, and nutrients that support digestion, metabolism, and inflammation control. Miso, commonly consumed as miso soup in Japan, offers probiotics that improve gut health and help the body absorb nutrients more efficiently. Tempeh, which has a firmer texture and milder flavor, provides plant-based protein along with compounds produced during fermentation that support overall health. While these foods don't deliver the same amount of natto kinase or vitamin K2 as natto itself, they still contribute to a more balanced microbiome and healthier aging. The larger idea here is that incorporating fermented foods in any form can help mimic the longevity habits of cultures that prioritize them. What matters most is consistency and choosing options that feel realistic and comfortable for daily life. If natto feels intimidating, starting with a supplement or a milder fermented food can still move the body in the right direction. With time, some people even develop a taste for natto or gain the confidence to try it after experiencing benefits from related foods. The flexibility in choosing alternatives means that no one is excluded from the potential improvements in strength, mobility, and energy that fermented foods can offer. For seniors especially, accessibility is key. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. Even small steps, like adding a vitamin K2 supplement or eating miso soup a few times a week, can influence muscle health, heart function, and overall vitality. The beauty of these alternatives is that they allow each person to choose what works best for their palate, lifestyle, and health needs. Some will thrive with natto itself, while others will prefer a supplement or gentler fermented options. Regardless of the path chosen, the body receives supportive nutrients that help rebuild strength, enhance circulation, and promote healthy aging. This ensures that the benefits of natto's powerful compounds are available to everyone. not just those who enjoy the traditional dish.